Man, my dad would have a heart attack if he knew that I had the dome light in the car on while I was driving with my parents in general, you know. Something like you get taught as a kid, like, don't turn that light on, you're gonna kill us all. Or, like, we'll get pulled over, it's illegal. But, I don't know. I gotta have it on this morning out of necessity because it's very early. Well, not really that early anymore, but it's 7 a.m. right now. And since daylight savings time happened 5 days ago, last Sunday, it's now dark outside at 7 a.m. still. So, yeah. Going to the gym a little early this morning because I got some places to be, some things to do and places to be this morning. It's going to be kind of a busy morning for me, probably just a busy day in general, honestly. I took a half day today. My mother-in-law's in town. Took a half day today off work, so I'm off this afternoon, and then I'm off tomorrow as well. We're going out on like a little one day, or I guess one night trip, just to the beach. Here's like an hour and a half away. We can go do that, spend some time down there for the kids. It's their spring break, so, you know, take them to do something fun, get them out of the house a bit. And then, so this afternoon, I would normally have a meeting at like 2:30. And since I took the half day, it's gotten bumped up to 9 a.m. this morning. And then we're leaving the house at probably as soon as that meeting is done, like 11, somewhere between 11 and noon. So, yeah, I got to come to the gym early today, and I didn't go yesterday, so it's going to be a twofer today. We're going to do bench and we're going to do deadlifts today, just to kind of finish out the week here. I'm probably only going to get to do like the compounds. I'll probably do a little of the accessory work, but I don't know how much. I'm probably going to do very, very little from like my deadlift day, so I'm not going to do a lot of deadlift accessories, or deadlifting day accessories, I should say. But I'll probably do some rows, and I'll probably do, I don't know, skull crushers maybe. Try to get like a little pump going this morning, and yeah, call it a day. I got to kind of cut it short. 7 a.m. I got to be back at the house probably by 8:30 or so. Well, not 8:30. Probably, I got to be back by like 8:55. But, you know, I want to get back a little early. I don't want to spend too much time at the gym because just got other stuff going on this morning. So, wanted to get after it early and, yeah, get after it early and just knock out the workout because this is my only opportunity for today to do it. So, let's get it done. Went running with my wife yesterday. Didn't go to the gym, went running with my wife though. So we both had she had a 5K to do and I had a 3-mile run, which is, you know, basically the same shit. So we ended up doing that together, and it was like, kind of like, not kind of intervals. I mean, it was like 1K and then there was like a 60-second walking rest. And then we do another K, and it was like a 60-second walking rest. So we just kind of broke those 1Ks up. We did her plan. Like I ran my run, my workout, but we were doing whatever her plan was, and her workout for the day was like the intervals there. So we did that, and it went well. I think when it was all said and done, we ended up running like 3.5 miles with the walking too. So. And it averaged out to be about 11.5 minutes per mile. It's a little slower than what I'm used to, but we did do two of those kilometers we did at like my pace. It was probably like 80 to 90%, not 90, yeah, 80-90% of my pace. She wanted to do it just to kind of see what it was going to be, if she could keep up, you know. And she did a good job. She was running hard. She did a good job. I was kind of surprised. Had to slow it down a couple times for her, but for the most part, she kept up with my pace, which was probably I think we were running about a 9.5 minute mile whenever I was leading the pace. When she was leading the pace, we were doing, I think, honestly, I don't know what our mile. I don't even know what our kilometer pace was when she was leading. I want to say it was like 6.5 minute kilometer, I think. So all in all, it's a pretty good workout. Nice to run with her. Got some sun. That was our last run before the Hyrox. Like I said, we're leaving town today, and then tomorrow we won't be around, and then Saturday I'm not doing anything. I don't think she is either. And then Sunday morning, man, we got our time slot at 7:30 a.m. is when we have is when our wave starts. So we're gonna start the Hyrox at 7:30. The mixed doubles, the waves start at 7:30 and they go until, I think the last one is at like 10:30. So you could start anytime in between there. Like your starting wave could be anytime in that little time block. And I think we got like the first one, it's at 7:30. So I don't know how to feel about that. I guess I'm glad, you know, in a way, but at the same time, I wish it was like a little later so I had a chance to, I don't know, be a little bit more comfortable with getting some food in my stomach. You know, I don't really want to wake up at 5 a.m. and just start eating, but I guess I'll have to have something kind of light. I'll take some carbs too. And haven't decided if I'm going to do pre-workout yet or not. I might. Maybe I'll just do an energy drink. I don't know. But yeah, so 7:30 start time on Sunday. Be nice and early. We're going down to the hotel. Well, Saturday we're probably going to be out with a lot. We're going to go down there a little early because she has some friends from her gym that are competing Saturday, I believe. And then Sunday, after we finish, I think we're going to hang around for a bit and watch some more of her friends from the gym compete down there, because they're competing, I think, in the afternoon. So in the women's doubles, and I think that's it. I think that's it on Sunday. I think the men's doubles and stuff is on Saturday. So either way, the weekend is upon us essentially, and so we're gonna go into today. I'm just gonna wrap up my lifts for the week. I just want to hit my bench and my deadlift, do some accessories, and then basically call it, man. This is the last lift before the competition. This will be the last video before the competition. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the gym. Running a little short on time. I do kind of have to hurry today. I know I say that a lot, but today I kind of mean it. I've got like, you know, an hour and a half to get through probably 4 compound lifts, you know, Larson, incline, deadlifts, pause deadlifts, and then whatever, like 1 or 2 accessories I want to do. So it's just gonna take some time. Hopefully though, by benching first, you know, my body will be kind of warmed up a little bit for deadlifting, so I won't have to take as long warming up for deadlifts. But maybe that's just wishful thinking, I don't know. But either way, we're going in here and we're going to get warm and we're going to start lifting. I have not worked out in the morning in years, dude, and I don't know. We're gonna see how this feels. This could be good, could be okay, could be fucking terrible. I don't know, but either way, we're here, so let's go. All right, that was a quick one. I didn't record any of my bench just because, honestly, I don't really know. I just didn't pull the tripod out. Didn't feel like getting it set up for that because I was kind of in a corner. Some dude came over and started using the cables right next to me. 7 a.m. empty gym, and bro pulls up 2 feet away from me. So did not record bench, but did record that deadlift. I wanted to record that deadlift more than the bench because, I don't know, 440 for 3 is pretty big news in my world right now. I think I can go back in my programming and see probably where I attempted 440 for 2 like 6 or 8 weeks ago and failed it. So 440 for 3, especially being 5-7 pounds lighter, is big news for me. I'm very happy with that. It felt like probably like an RPE 8 or 8.5. It was not, I don't want to say it was easy, but it wasn't difficult. I probably had another 2 in me, so maybe closer to an RPE 8. I don't know. I'm really bad at like paying attention to that in the moment, which is why I don't train RPE anymore, because you just most people are really terrible, and I'm no exception to this, but most people are really terrible at gauging intensity. The last time you did an exercise to failure, I'm willing to bet you still had probably like 5 to 10 reps in the tank, and same for me, which is why I've tried to get better about pushing myself physically in this program, and like really taking sets to failure, and then doing like myo sets as well, where like I go to what I perceive as failure. I'll pick like 2 exercises, right? So like, let's just take my secondary bench day as an example, right? Which is what I did today. It's what I would have done today, the whole day, had I not split it with deadlifts. So let's take my secondary bench day, right? I go in and I do bench press. I do my Larson press, and then I do incline. And then while I'm on the incline press, typically, though I did not do it today, typically, once I'm done with all of my working sets on bench, I will drop incline to 135. So I'll just slap 1 plate on each side, and I will take 1 set of like, I don't know, 20-ish to failure. Like I say 20 because that's usually like the average of what I get, but I'll just take those. I'll take 135 to failure on the incline bench, or within like 1 or 2 reps. I don't really want to fail on the bench, just because I've done it before on incline, but I don't like to. So I'll take it to like pretty much 1 to 2 sets, or 1 to 2 reps left. Then I will pick 2 accessory exercises. Typically they will be opposing accessory exercises, right? So I'm not going to pick 2 bicep exercises to do this with. I'll pick like a bicep and a tricep. And usually what I end up doing is I have preacher curls with a 3-second eccentric, and I have skull crushers programmed on Thursday, on like my secondary bench day. And so typically I will take the last set I'll do my sets at like normal RPE or RIR or whatever, so I'll do 3 sets of 10, and then that 4th set that I'm supposed to do, that 4th set of 10, I will not do 10. I will instead go to failure. So I'll do as many as I can, and I usually end up getting like what I thought was RPE 8. If I can hit 3 sets of 10 on skull crushers, and then I take my last set of skull crushers to failure, and that ends up being like 18 reps, then I know I'm probably sandbagging the intensity. If it's supposed to be, a 1 to 2 or even a 3 to 4 RIR, and I end up banging out 18 on my last set, I know I'm sandbagging. Like I can increase the weight. Same thing with like my skull crusher, or not my skull crusher, my preacher curls, right? If I can take my last set of 10 and bang out an extra 6 to 8 reps, I'm probably sandbagging the weight. The whole point of me taking that last set to failure is to see how many reps truly I have left in the tank. Because if according to my RPE or my RIR or whatever you want to use, if I'm supposed to have three reps left in the tank and I get an extra 8, sandbagging, you know. So that's a signal to me that, hey, I can probably increase the weight a little bit. And it's honestly, it's helped me a lot on leg extensions as well. Realize that my quads are a lot stronger than I give them credit for. And so I used to be like, if I had to do sets at 150 on leg extensions, I was like, ooh, this is heavy, you know. And taking leg extensions to basically to failure over the last 6 to 8 weeks, like my last set of leg extensions to failure, has really helped me realize just how much on leg extensions specifically I was freaking sandbagging. I mean, I would bang out 4 sets of 10, and on that 4th set I would get like 26 reps. And it's like, hey man, you can increase the weight, you know. 26 reps after you've already done all your working sets, and you get an extra like 16 out of the last set. You need to increase. So now I'm doing leg extensions like at 200 pounds, and it honestly feels good. And then I still take that 200 pounds, I still take that last set to failure, and I'm getting like, you know, 14 to 16 reps now, right? Which is more indicative of what like an RPE 8 or an RIR 2 to 3, 3 to 4 would be. So I know, like, it helped me correct. It helped me self-correct that way. Plus, when you take a set to failure like that, or close to failure, you know, all I'm doing is encouraging gains. You know, all I'm doing, if I take 1 set or 2 sets a day to failure, I don't think that's enough to really like overtax the muscle. I have not seen any negative strength gains, or, you know, I've been making progress since January, since I started running this program. I've seen nothing but positive progress. So I don't think that it's really having that much of at least a negative effect on my training. You know, I'm not overly fatigued. I'm not hurting the next day. I mean, maybe I'm a little sore, you know, but that's just because I've realized how much I've been holding back. And so now I'm correcting that, and my body's like, hey bro, what the hell? Because it's not used to it, you know. And so I don't view that as a negative, I view that as a positive, because over time, you know, it's gonna benefit me more. I'm gonna get more muscle, I'm gonna become stronger, it's gonna be great, everything's gonna work out, my body will adapt. You know, what the hell are you doing, bro? You're driving on the wrong side of the street, pal, but you know, stupid. Anyways, so yeah, so today I just I didn't do all that. I forgot where I was going with that, but basically, you know, all I'm saying is taking a few sets every week to failure is probably not going to do anything except help you in the long term. So I did some, all right, dude, I got you going freaking 7 miles an hour through the neighborhood. Sorry. Today I just did cable rows on the machine. I just did cable rows there, 3 sets of 10, and then I just did, after that I was running pretty short on time, so I didn't get to do skull crushers. Instead I just did, they have like a tricep push down machine at this gym, so it's just like a seat with 2 handles on each side, and you just kind of like push down with it, you know. And so I did that. I did 3 sets of 12, and then the last set I took to failure. And again, it made me realize like how much I'm probably sandbagging. Like I repped the whole stack on that thing, you know, whereas 6 months ago I was probably afraid to go like above 150 because I was like, oh no, I can't do that, that's too heavy. But I was one resistance plate shy of repping the entire stack for 12, and I took my last set to failure. I think I got 15, and then I just did a little myo set there and banged out like 3 more reps. I did like 5 seconds of rest, and then I got like 3 or 4 more reps. So anyways, all in all, productive day at the gym. Really happy with deadlifts. I have to go now because I have a meeting in like 10 minutes, and I need to make breakfast and just, yeah, do some stuff before that happens. So be a few days before the video. The next video I make will be post Hyrox, so looking forward to that. Hopefully the competition goes well. I think me and my wife have it. I don't think we need to worry about anything. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, I probably will not talk to you all again until Monday, which is like 5 days from now. So have a great weekend. If you're still watching, appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you post Hyrox on Monday.